Hello there, welcome back to Logic Language Learning. So same as normal, if you have any problems with anything explained in the video, please do let me know. My contact information is underneath, otherwise just drop a comment. If you like the video, please click like. If you have any suggestions of something that troubles you in French, you want it explaining, please also let me know. And also if you could subscribe, that would be really helpful. So, today we are looking at confusion over the word quel, okay? Quel. So, probably, the first time you came across the word quel was in phrases like quelle heure est-il, what time is it? Quel âge a-t-il, or il a quel âge, he has what age, etc. Or quelle surprise, what a surprise, okay? So, let's just quickly look at the different usages, the different uses of the word quel. So the first time we use quel is to pretty much represent what or which in English when we have a thing after it. Okay? So if we had what are you doing, we have a verb after it. What are you doing? Qu'est-ce que tu fais? That would be our qu'est-ce que phrase. Yeah, or que fais-tu or tu fais quoi. Okay, there will be a video very shortly on questions. If you had what time, time is a thing. Quelle heure. Okay? If you had which girl, or some people say what girl, but really which girl, girl is an entity, she's an object, she's a noun, so quelle fille. So let's just, I'll say a couple, then you see if you can work out if it's going to be quel or not. So, what level? Which level? The word for level is niveau. Which level? Yeah, quel niveau? Which or what level? What are we playing? Qu'est-ce que? Yeah, what is it that? Qu'est-ce que nous jouons? It's not quel. Yeah, there's a verb involved, playing, okay? Which day? Quel? Quel jour? Okay? Which people? Quelle personne? Because people is a thing, okay? So we only use quel if we've got a noun coming next, okay? As the word which, okay? So, let's have a little look. If you think of quel as always being pronounced the same way, quel, and as you know in French we have this hard Q, so a Q is almost like a QU is almost like a K. So the word you guys have probably learnt first was question, which is the word question pronounced with a hard K. Who? Qui? Yeah? So quel will always be as if it's Kelly, K-E-L, but it's quel. Okay, and we have quel ending in an L. Quel, which is the masculine one, so which boy? Quel garçon. Yeah? Which age? Age is masculine. Quel âge? Yeah, what age? Quel, double L-E, which isn't too hard to remember because it looks like the female word elle. Quel, okay, which, so quelle fille, which girl? Quelle heure, because hour is, as in the time, is feminine. Quelle heure. Quel, again, pronounced the same, is going to be with an S on the end because this is masculine plural. So again with the S on the end, if you had which children, quels enfants, you're going to pronounce the S. You know this already guys from our videos. Which girls, quelle fille. Yeah? Quelle fille, it sounds the same, unless of course you had a feminine word which began with a vowel, in which case you'd be pronouncing quels, yeah, depending what was coming next. So this is our first use of quel. Okay. Next we have quel if we are asking which and we are referring to an object, okay, all the sentences will be underneath. So if you say, what is your name? Now this what is still referring to an object. We're not saying which name, we're saying what is your name. I mean, yes, we can say comment t'appelles-tu, but the point is, this quel is still asking about a thing, it's asking about an object, it's not talking about a verb. What is your name? Okay, what is your number? So we go with the quel in question. So what is your number? Quel est ton numéro? What is your number? what is your address? Quelle est votre adresse or ton adresse? Okay, so this quel isn't immediately next to the word. It's not like a what address, quelle adresse, but it's referring to it. So what is your favourite restaurant? Quel, masculine spelling, because restaurant is masculine. Est is ton restaurant préféré or favori. Okay, so that's the second use of quel, when we are having what or which connected to an object, but we've got a verb in the middle. Okay. Next one. We have quel with the words the before it, with the le, la, les, with the article before it, okay? And this is the beginning of something slightly more complicated, but very achievable. So, we have talked before about this idea of the word one, when you say that one, this one. And if you haven't seen the video on demonstrative adjectives, that means this one, those ones, this girl, those girls, this one here, I suggest you have a look. So, if I said to you, the girl there is my sister, and you said, which one? Okay? If you said, which girl, you would be saying, quelle fille, and you'd be using the feminine spelling. If you were saying, which one, you have to say, the which. So what's my feminine word for the? La. Okay? So you are going to put laquelle in one word before la. Okay? Laquelle, which means which one. So you can think of quel, which in a question will always have quel. You just have to choose. Let's have a look. You have quel here. You have to choose if you're going to go before or if you're going to go afterwards. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me just alter the video just ever so slightly. Yeah. So you have quel, and you have to choose whether you're going to have a word before it or you're going to have a word after it. So, which boy? Quel garçon? Which one, or the which, if you think about it. Lequel, because I need the masculine the. Lequel, one word. Okay? So you work out the rest for me. Quel, plural masculine, is going to be lesquels and lesquels. So, the girl is fantastic. La fille est fantastique. Which girl? Quelle, the feminine spelling, fille. Which one? Well, laquelle, the which, feminine girl. The boys are my brothers. Les frères, les garçons sont mes frères. Which ones? Which boys would be quels garçons? Which ones? Lesquels. So this format, on its own, it can be a question. Lequel, laquelle, lesquels. Okay? So, think something to remember as well when we're dealing with this one is that quel, when it has le, la, les before it, is pretty similar to another idea you've come across. You use the word the all the time to represent somebody. I see her, je la vois. You're just popping in a cheeky the. I see her, I the feminine see, je la vois. So the girl is my sister, la fille est ma sœur, which one? The which, laquelle. We're doing the same thing, okay? So, remember we will have a video combining these and the this words, but let's look at something else now which comes from quel. So, let's take a little breather, a little pause, before we do something a little bit more complicated. Let's look at the expletive, the expression quel, which is basically, wow! Yeah, what a surprise! Quelle surprise! Oh, what a shitty day! Quelle journée de merde! Yeah, what a day of crap, basically. What a victory! Quelle victoire! So you're not literally asking which victory, what victory. Same as in English. We use this in English. Oh, what a day! Wow, what a match! Quel match! Yeah? So we are using this to highlight. Yeah, we are using this to highlight. Can I remind you that this is quite an oral thing to do? So if you're writing this in essays, be a little bit mindful. So if instead of saying what a problem for France, you know, quel problème pour la France, I strongly recommend in your essays, those of you that are GCSE A-level degree, this represents a problem for France. You know, ceci représente un problème pour la France, rather than what's a problem, quel problème pour la France, because that's a bit of an oral thing to do, okay? Good. Now, next thing, and final thing. We are comfortable, I am sure, but let's remind ourselves, with what happens when we have, and I'm just going to take off the one at the bottom, when we have preposition a and preposition de plus the word.